Let me explain something that changes everything once you see it. Most parents are told to deal with the behaviour, the shouting, the swearing, the refusals, the explosions, and so that's where all the energy goes. But behaviour is never the starting point, it's always the end result. What you're seeing in that moment is the output of a nervous system that's already overloaded. By the time a child is lashing out, arguing, refusing, shutting down, their brain has already decided one thing: I'm not safe here. And once that switch flips, logic is gone. Consequences don't land, reasoning doesn't work, and connection feels impossible. And that's why so many parents say, I've tried everything. Because you've been handed tools that only work after regulation, and your child isn't regulated. Here's the part that nobody explains. Children with ADHD don't struggle with knowing what to do. They struggle accessing skills under pressure. So when the environment is rushed, loud, unpredictable, full of corrections, the brain goes into protection mode. And protection looks like control, avoidance, anger, defiance. Not because they're difficult, but because they're overwhelmed. This is where things shift. Real change doesn't start with, stop doing that. It starts with, what's making this harder than it needs to be? Because when you change how demands are delivered, when expectations are placed, the emotional tone in the room, the predictability of transitions, behaviour changes without force. Not overnight, not perfectly, but steadily. And here's the truth that most parents need to hear. If you spend all day putting out fires, you never get time to fireproof the house. Everything we're about to talk about is about changing the setup, not fighting the symptoms. Because once the environment stops triggering survival mode, the behaviour you're battling starts to fade.